Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I wanted to do a schoolroom tour, which I will get to later in the video, but I simply could not give you a tour of this room in the state that it was in. 3 days of school went by where I neglected to clean up afterwards, mainly just because we were running between activity to activity, or a baby was crying upstairs after their nap, or whatever it may be. I just got out of my rhythm of cleaning up after school. So I did have to do a quick clean. Honestly, it doesn't take me more than 15-20 minutes to kind of put everything back together because it is already a pretty organized space. So it really only takes me, again, 15-20 minutes. And it's nice, quiet, methodical, busy work. So I do actually enjoy it. But typically I do clean up after every lesson. But so here I am cleaning like a mad woman before I give you a tour of our schoolroom. We transformed a little corner of our basement into the room where I school our children. Currently, I have 2 kids in school in 2nd grade and kindergarten, and then my other 2 kids are not in school yet. But this is where I homeschool. I wanted to give you guys a little tour. I hand painted all of the murals. That is an abstract ABC wall, and then that is kind of a pattern color wall. It's got all different types of tones and textures and colors, and it's super fun. It was a ton of fun to create. I do want to put a mural on this wall. However, this is our basement and it does get kind of wet down here. Here are all of the artworks from this week. Obviously St. Patrick's Day, Mandalorian. I don't truly ever think I'll be able to throw him away. We've tried to part with him several times and it was an ordeal. So he'll be there until Desmond graduates. Here are all of my built-in shelves. These were all shelves that my husband built. And he makes my dreams come true. I love that. Okay, but on this bookshelf here, it is basically just that, a bookshelf. So we have our books that we have out from the library here. We have our books out from the library here that we need to return. Harry Potter, I love me some Harry Potter. And so every year for Christmas, my brother gets me these illustrated versions. So they take a couple years to come out. Usually like the first 3 came out in a set, and now we're just waiting. We're just here waiting. This little series of books here are books that came in my Good and Beautiful curriculum. This is my daughter's little Bible. So I hope now that I'm schooling, I can really grow this library with a bunch of read-alongs and books. Here I have just what it says, seasonal curriculum material, but here I have where Desmond's things go and where Cora's things go. And then down here is kind of like my shelf, or like things to do that I need to do there, things I need to laminate, paperwork I need to do. Over here I have all things craft. So sketchbooks, paint, construction paper, there's pom-poms, glitter, blah, 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 blah. And you know, this is tactical here because my daughter can't see what's in there or there. This is from my daughter's old preschool. It's just old worksheets from her 3-year-old preschool that they gave to us, and I'm going to use them for Ellie when we start with her this summer. Crayons, more paper towel rolls because I'm using those for a craft this week. And then workbooks from like Ollie's. I just keep them over there for busy worksheets for when I'm working with Desmond. Obviously pretty self-explanatory. Crayons, markers, colored pencils, markers, glue sticks, glue, again, slime activator back there. Don't tell my daughter, don't you dare. Different types of scissors there. Math materials, math blocks, scale, printer paper, printer. This, I need a better system for this. This is all their coloring books. Paints, again. My daughter is little, she cannot reach that. We've got this TV on a swivel, and it's nice because I can like move it side to side for them to be able to, you know, see videos. I've got these headphones too. These are noise canceling headphones. Actually, my husband uses them when he's at work, but I like to use them when he's not using them for Desmond, when he's doing assessments or tests or busy work or anything like that, because it centers him and helps him focus. iPad. that's kind of the tour of the room. I've got this teacher's desk in the middle here. I sit here, Cora sits on the bench, Des sits there, and then my other kids hang out on the couch, play in the pack and play on this easel, you know, whatever. This is all just like miscellaneous stuff over there. But yeah, so that's kind of our room now, and that's our system, and it really works for us. As far as homeschool prep, I do this kind of while I'm schooling. So let's say, you know, we get done with a subject, you know, we flip to the next page and then it says lesson 27. So I just make sure that I keep my book folded over. I'll set it on the counter, and then I'll just be able to pick up where I left off tomorrow, the next day. I typically like to make my copies a week in advance, just so, you know, if Cora got through a lesson a little quicker and she can go on to 2 lessons in a day, I'll have that stuff printed out. I definitely would love to share more with you guys, resources that I use, websites I like, things like that. I typically homeschool prep after the kids go to bed too. This is therapeutic for me to clean and organize a room kind of in the quiet. I have 4 kids. I don't have quiet very often. So, and then when I'm down here, if I had a stressful day with homeschooling, and this is going to sound corny, and just know that I know that, but when I have a really stressful day with homeschooling, I'm like, get me out of this room and get me upstairs so we can do something else. But then I come back down here and I see the art that they made, and I see the books that I have, and I see how blessed I am to be able to school my kids. It reinvigorates me for the next day. And I know that's corny, but it is what it is, and I feel that in my soul. But I would like to get into a kind of a, maybe I'll do it like during a get ready with me or something, kind of what prompted my homeschool journey, what kind of led me to it, the choices that I made, the decisions that I made, how I did it, that type of thing. I think it'd be really cool to incorporate homeschool content into my content. As much content as I can film homeschooling without them being in the frame is what I'll do and what I'll share. So I obviously am new to this whole YouTube thing. I would like to make my channel about motherhood and homeschooling and, I don't know, relatable content, day in the life type of thing. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of really cool ideas, and I feel like I'm a pretty relatable person, and I love social media. So I don't know, I think it'd be cool. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.